And we are at the Fountain Grove Country Club, Windsor. They've already wrapped up the North Bay League title, taking on Cardinal Newman. Windsor undefeated coming into this dual match on Newman's home course, and this is Nick Savano, Windsor #1 with the tee shot. Dog leg left, kind of a layup tee shot for most of these guys, and he pops that one right out into the fairway. Here's Jake Latz now, and the lefty gets off the tee nicely. That one will also find its way into the fairway. Most of these players very familiar with this course, so they know what club to use. Most of them not going to the driver. Here's Ryan Bello, Newman's #1, and he gets off the tee very nicely and into the fairway. Now it's William Carlson, and he blasts this one very well. And all four are off the tee and in the fairway on this first hole. Go to the second group now. This is Caden Jones. He is actually going to use a driver here. Try to cut the corner a little bit. Dangerous shot. Might have just tipped off the top of that oak tree, but I think he's in play. Jake Simpkins. And that one will be all right and in play. Grant Wilhelm getting off the tee for Newman. Uses his driver, and it's going to land just on top of the bunker there. He's in play, but a little bit long. That'll be a tough approach. Here's Jared Roy. Oh, and that one goes a little left. Will it be okay? Hard to say. And look at this. Roy is in great shape, actually. Cut that corner. Has a nice little lob shot into the green and pops it right up next to the pin. Here's Grant Wilhelm. Now he'll have to putt from above the hole. Very tricky putt down the hill on these fast greens, but he does a nice job getting it to stop. And he'll end up parring the hole. Caden Jones now. Lips out. Oh my goodness. Almost a birdie. Jared Roy looking for birdie. Pushes it just a little bit. All four golfers would end up parring this first hole as Roy ends up coming back up the hill nicely. This is John Rasso in the last group. This is hole number 2, toughest hole of the front 9. And Rasso hits that one a little thin, and he's above the hole. Sam Wright now for Windsor. Great drive. Just off the fairway, a little bit right. See if he can get this one to stop. And he does. Nice shot. Sam Wright for Windsor. Also just off the fairway, but in good shape. And he's on the green. Final golfer, Chase Mandel. And look at that. All four are on the green. Nice job. Actually, Rasso was not on the green. He'll have to chip down the hill. This is a tough chip. And he somehow gets it to stop near the pin. Great job. He'll park that hole from there. Chase Mandel trying for the birdie. Nice putt. He'll end up with a par. Moving ahead now. Check this out. Ball landing on the green. This is the 4th hole. That was Jared Roy's shot. Roy was just trying to lay up. Ryan Bello taps that one in for a par. Roy's shot was good, but Grant Wilhelm gets an eagle. He came that close to an albatross, the rarest score in golf, and Coach Jake had to deal with him, and a deal's a deal. He got an eagle. Jared Roy for birdie now after plopping that one on the green. Had to apologize to the group ahead. Was not trying to hit the green. Ryan Bello now on the 6th hole. Tough pin placement. The bottom of the green, and he gets that one to stop. Just a little long, but in good shape. Jake Latz. Fairly similar shot. He also gets that one to spin back onto the green. Here's Nick Savano. He played it very nicely, stayed below the hole, and he'll have an easy par from there. Taps it in and scores the 4. Here's William Karlsson. His approach shot was way up on top, and this is a very, very tough putt. Barely had to tap it, and look at this. Karlsson gets it to stop right down near the hole. Great job. He would par it. Here's Bello now, looking for birdie. And he got it. Nice putt. Brian Bello with a 3. On to the 7th. Tricky tee shot here. You want to stay a little right near the cart path and let it roll down the hill, but not too far because there is a lake down there, and Bello does it very nicely. Jake Latz. The 2 lefties in this first group go at it. Nice shot. Latz in similar shape. Nick Savano now. Looks like he's got a hybrid. And that's a very good shot. Everything rolls left. William Karlsson. Nicely done. Great approach. Got to come over the lake. Karlsson. Textbook shot. Right on the green. Very nicely done. Jake Latz. You can see how those other balls all rolled down just off, but not into the lake. Latz, very nicely done. Savano now. Of course, in really nice shape. And Savano stops dead, a little bit short. Bello. And he's on the green, but a little left. Karlsson will tap this one in for par. And we are now on the 9th hole. This is Jake Latz finishing up. And he stays just a little bit below the hole. Nick Savano for Windsor.
Go, go.
Nice tee shot here. Right up near the pin. Here's Bello. It's going to be a close score. These teams are very evenly matched. Bello with a nice tee shot. He's on the green. Karlsson. It's a little right, but he's safe. Just off the green on the fringe. Karlsson would end up with a 37 as he lags this one up. Nice shot. Here's Latz looking for birdie. He's not going to get it. He ends up shooting a 39 on the day. That was very close. Thought he had it for a second. Here's Savano. He ends up with a 38 on the day. That one just faded a little bit on him. Bello, who ends up with medalist honors on the day with a 36. So Bello and Karlsson lead the way to a victory for Newman, 194 to 198, a 4-stroke win, handing Windsor their first loss of the year.